Hey everyone, welcome back to our show, the official podcast of YourGameChangers.com. My name's Tom.
Can I get a line? Hey guys, hey producers, can I get a line?
I'm Alex.
Oh, yeah. I'm Alex.
Glad we could get that knocked out.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, let's get this back on track.
Okay.
All right.
So like we said, my name's Tom.
I'm Alex.
There we go. Boom. Nailed it.
On time.
All right.
It was great.
All right.
All right, we got this. All right, podcast. Do it.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing today, Tom?
All right. Well, we're going to talk about some news.
Yep.
And then we're going to talk about
Custom amiibo.
Yes. That is what we do. So we're going to talk about some custom amiibo coming up. We're going to do some events that we're doing or thinking about. What else we got today?
We want to know a custom amiibo you want to see us do, and next week we'll do a reveal as we reveal one new video that we'll talk about in this lovely podcast. So, what else, Tom?
So we're going to do some kind of what our plan are for videos and kind of our vision for this whole show series, and then we're going to do some upcoming events and maybe some charities that are going on.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
We're also going to talk about what we're watching and what we're playing.
That is true. I love that section.
Me too.
We hope you will too.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump right in. A little news. So one thing that maybe not everybody knows about, Pokken Tournament got a patch this month, and what it was Shadow Mewtwo had an infinite combo that can't be stopped, and various bugs as well. So what was apparently going on is Shadow Mewtwo, who's also probably very OP in that game, but
I got that vibe.
Yeah,
we haven't played it too much, but I did get the OP vibe after we activated him.
Yeah. So, but let me read this from my Nintendo News real quick. Shadow Mewtwo's infinite combo will be removed in the next Pokken Tournament patch. A patch is coming to Pokken Tournament this month with a fix on an exploit that is currently in the game. An infinite combo can be performed as Shadow Mewtwo when blocking. This makes him impossible to beat in multiplayer, which, I mean, he's Shadow Mewtwo.
Yeah, how do
you beat Mewtwo?
He's pretty
awesome.
Bomb.
Charizard kinda stood a chance, but I mean, he's Charizard, so he's cool.
Are you talking about the movies and
the anime? Anime.
All right.
It's cool.
Do they call that an anime?
I don't know.
Is that that TV show?
Cartoon.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So, next.
Well, yeah. So we did play a little bit of Pokken. We've been really busy, so not as much as we want to, but that little amiibo card is really cool, and you think they should do more of those? If
some
Pokemon
amiibo cards,
or just amiibo cards in general.
Well, I'd love to see a whole bunch of amiibo figures for Pokemon. We've got a bunch. We got Greninja and Lucario, Pikachu, Mewtwo, Jigglypuff, everybody that's in Smash. But I'd like more of them. I know they can't do 700 and some odd that's in the series so far. Plus what's coming to Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah,
the newest 3DS games.
I'm pumped.
Those are gonna be great.
Do you think if they were to do something where amiibo could be interacting with the game, like maybe you catch the Pokemon, or I don't know how getting an amiibo and in a Pokemon game could be utilized, but do you think if they did that, would they launch some amiibo to go with it, and do you think people would buy that? Because I would.
I mean, that if they did it right and they did it in an interesting way, I think that could be the next big line of amiibo. If they really, which Nintendo being smart would be, really looking at their own products here, knowing that they've got something special.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in their best interest to keep amiibo coming. And if they found a way to make Pokemon interesting and or Pokemon amiibo interesting, if they sent out, some limited number of them, they can't send out 700, but say another, I don't know, 20, 30, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
And I think in like battle ready poses or cute or
That'd be cool.
something, maybe.
They tried those with, I don't know what they call them, but we had picked up some of those from Goodwill. They
Hmm.
were little Pokemon
Yeah,
figures on like discs.
and those actually work for a Wii U game, I think. But
Yeah, they're
like,
pretty hard to find apparently.
yeah,
They're worth some money.
they they're really well done, but they're really small. They're maybe like a third the size of Amiibo, but they're really detailed and they look great. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, we have like a dozen.
Yeah. You know,
Um,
with the Mewtwo card, with
mhm.
the Shadow Mewtwo card, I feel like if they made a bunch of, Pokemon or just Amiibo cards in general that
Kind of
aren't,
like what they
they're
did with
like
the
exactly
e-reader
what,
ones. Or
no, more like what they're doing with the Animal Crossing Amiibo.
cards.
Like, I don't really care about Animal Crossing. I know you don't either. But if they
Sorry,
made,
guys. Sorry.
sorry if
We've
you
never
do,
played Animal
never
Crossing.
played it. I
I
think
know
we
it's
played
great.
it. We rented it from Blockbuster for GameCube way back in the day. And we were like,
Wow.
this isn't for us.
Dropping them names,
Oh
bro.
yeah, take dust it off one of those
Yeah.
cards from
Oh
a
man,
junk
you know
drawer.
what's fantastic,
What?
Tom?
What?
And makes me feel all sorts of great
What?
is
What makes you feel great, Al?
some people watching this may have been born
In a world where Blockbuster didn't exist,
yeah,
that makes me feel sad and old.
no. But it's great because they're growing up with all of probably the best stuff. Like we love our
Is it the
90s.
best though?
Hey, it could be. There's really awesome stuff. Like we grew up with the you know some of the crappiest to the best. Now they're starting with high technology, and what maybe was limited when we were kids is now like fully
And spawning endless
possible.
memes from 90s kids who are like, kids these days will never know the struggle.
Oh, of blowing
Hashtag
on a
struggle is,
cartridge.
yeah,
Yeah,
hashtag struggle is real.
yeah. Well,
But anyway, so if they,
everyone's
back
gonna.
to the Amiibo cards, if they made even just the Smash Bros. Amiibo cards, because like some of them are still hard to find, I would collect the crap out of those.
Yeah.
I would like put them in a binder like Pokemon cards, and I would hunt those things down.
It'd be a lot of fun though. And I've thought about doing this for Animal Crossing, but customizing the cards by just like drawing on them. And I'm not kidding. Like, the only problem is some of them have like a multi-level illustration, so recreating that using paint or something like Copic markers could be tough, but it could be done, and it could be done in an interesting way. It could also be that we could Photoshop render them, but then it's a printed thing, and then it's super copyrighty and super wrong. But I don't know. If you ever want to see one, I'll try it. It could be fun.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I've looked at that a couple times as a custom option, but
Are the Animal Crossing things popular? I actually don't
I
know.
don't really know.
Yeah. Maybe like
Amiibo news
maybe.
and Amiibo alerts, they talk about it sometimes. So
Yeah.
maybe they are. I don't know.
I don't know.
They look cool.
Yeah.
I don't have fondness to the
Yeah.
characters, which
Don't.
is just a personal thing. So
I like Tom Nook because
we made him a
his name is.
groundhog.
Oh yeah, and
He's
my
got
name's
your
Tom,
name.
so
Yeah, I like
kind
the
of a
little.
solid name. Apparently, I saw something about maybe he owns a shop or something, and you have to like you owe him money or something. Like so, I think IGN
Why do you
or
owe him money?
I don't know
Is he a jerk?
some video said that you forever owed Tom Nook money. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh,
that's awesome.
that is funny.
I didn't know. I shows how little I know about Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh, so much rage.
Yeah, we're gonna get hate for that.
Good.
How do you not know Animal Crossing? You guys aren't real
We were
fans.
too busy playing Smash Bros.
Boom. And
and Metroid.
and platformers.
Yeah.
I'm a big platformer fan.
I know it's a popular and excellent game. But alright.
Alright, so are you looking something up
I
there?
wrote enough of news.
Alright, so
let's talk about custom amiibo.
Yeah.
Alright, so
well, we real quick, the Kirby amiibo. We talked about that last week. Yeah. But we're getting some more pictures of those. We can pre-order them now.
Mm-hmm.
Did we pre-order them?
Yeah,
Did you do that? Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
As soon as they come out, they'll be here.
And
we'll be customizing them.
Our kind of we talked about this last week, but I'm kind of feeling like they still look a little bit like McDonald's toys.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's really kind of a shame.
Yeah.
But all the more reason for us to customize them
Yes.
and make them look better.
We're excited to do any new figure that comes out. So yeah. So what else we got?
Right now,
What are you working on?
from last week, I'm doing a Smash Bros. Melee Roy. I'm going to do them in either the red or gold coloration.
Love it.
Which gold seems to be a very popular one among people that commented on our Instagram. I am working on several Mii fighters, several Mii swordsmen. I'm working on a retro 3-pack, which anyone outside of the U.S. That comes with Duck Hunt, Mr. Game & Watch, and the Rob character, the non-Famicom Rob. And what is
are you doing with the Rob?
Rob is going to be pink and purple.
Oh, nice.
But it's a subtle pink with a very metallic, bold purple that's in Smash Bros.
All right.
It's going to be fun. Duck Hunt is the dog is a Dalmatian. He looks awesome, and the duck is green and orange. I like it. So the Mr. Game & Watches are teal, yellowish green, and gray / white with a black outline. Then
you know who did? Sorry, you know who did a really solid Roy? Is this Kimeo commissions? Look at this thing.
Wow.
Huh? Yeah.
Dang, that's good.
So if you're on Instagram and kind of scrolling through the custom amiibo hashtag, this person did a really great job.
And
yeah.
No doubt.
So
good stuff.
So yeah, what else are you working on? So you got it looks like that Roy is shaping up. He's missing some parts of his legs, but it looks like you sculpted some of that.
Oh yeah.
I also see some of those what do they call them? The Shrek Warriors?
Yeah, man, I wanted to get those done this week. It is not easy to do everything that's on my desk right now, but it's all gonna get done. And you guys are gonna love everything that comes your way, because most of the time we don't do ones that we like just for fun. Most of what we're doing right now are commissions, because that's what we do and that's what we love, and you guys still love our customs, so we're gonna keep making them different and bringing you guys something new all the time.
Yeah. So you're working on that Donkey Kong right there?
Oh yeah. In my hand right now is Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
This is like the 8th probably that I've done.
I don't know anything about Donkey Kong. Where did that come from?
Meme. I really think it was just a meme.
Like if Sonic and Donkey Kong had a baby?
Yeah, and it was like hella derpy.
Or were like
his eyes are cross-eyed.
I know.
That?
Yeah, I've seen you do them. But like, so like, did they have like a weird mutation? Like someone was like, "Hey, let's splice their DNA."
I don't know.
Their cartoon DNA.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It's
what
like
is that? Oh my gosh, it's like Diddy Kong. But
oh my gosh, and so I'm looking at a picture. Maybe we'll put it up. We'll see.
Save that. Maybe we'll put it up.
Yeah. All right. So it's Diddy Kong, super caricaturized, and Donkey Kong.
And his tails are like kind of doing the tails thing.
Yeah, miles per hour.
Is that what? That's what
Miles' name is.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. But anyways,
who? Oh my gosh! Someone was sitting in like a meeting or whatever.
Oh my gosh!
In the Sonic team, and they're like, "What should we name? What should we actually name Tails? Mile, like speed, feet, literally anything generic.
Oh, I know. Miles per hour. They'll love it.
Oh, I love it. Way to go! Someone give him a promotion.
Oh my gosh.
It's so bad. It's
like 1930s. We have awards and planes.
And your crappy airplanes.
Oh, I love Archer.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Words and clothes and expletive airplane deck. That's what he said.
I feel like Miles Morales is kind of dumb too. That like Morales is his last name. Morals.
Really? Is he like a super upstanding character?
I don't know. He's the ultimate. He's like the new Ultimate Spider-Man after Peter Parker died.
Why did he die? We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All
right.
So custom amiibo. What's coming also? So, like I mentioned before, I'm making a Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta.
And you kind of did that already, didn't you? You kind of like just did a repaint.
Yeah, a repaint Super Saiyan God Goku, which you saw on our last video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I think it came out great. It literally was gone within an hour at C2E2. We made it one day during that weekend, and yeah, people took like one look at it and like, I want it.
Yeah.
So that was
should have made a couple of them.
Yeah.
So then you did like a Ken Ryu.
Yeah, then Ken Ryu.
I've seen a bunch of people like in the hashtag custom amiibo. A bunch of people have made Goku, and one in particular is quite insane.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look. I really don't want to know what other people are doing. I'm trying to keep what I'm doing very unique.
It's cool.
And I don't want any drama.
Oh yeah, we don't ever have that.
No. So yeah, whatever I come up with, it's gonna be all me. It's gonna be based on my loving fandom of Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see you do Vegeta.
Yeah.
Is there
Vegeta.
someone else that we could do like more Dragon Ball Z characters?
Like,
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we make Toad into Krillin.
Yeah.
He's so garbage.
Yeah. Oh crap! I think someone did that.
Really?
Yeah, I think I saw someone do that. But
I hope so. Dream time.
I don't know. Maybe we could make Ness into Krillin or Villager. Villager could totally be Krillin.
Yeah. What about King Kai DDD?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I like it.
That's so fun.
Cow.
Why are you breaking stuff?
Oh, you know what? I really wanted to make Flash Sonic, but then I feel like I thought that was such a great idea, and then I Googled it, and I was like, oh, everyone and their mother has like made that, whether a design or T-shirt things, and I feel like it would rehash an idea that's already out there, but maybe it's not like, hey, dog, be quiet. I think I think our dog is having puppy nightmares.
Yes, he is. He's gonna fend him off. Watch him whimper in a minute. Anyways,
get him, Moose.
Get him.
You should turn Jigglypuff into like Clefairy.
The Clefairy?
Yeah.
That's not worth my time.
But anyways, something that I really wanted to do was do maybe 2 or 3 that you take the color that they are currently and kind of in Photoshop like invert them, so like they have that negative look, and paint them that way. What do you think? What do you think? So like I was looking through some photo filters, and on just like an app that we edit the pictures on, and it seemed like a cool idea. So I want to check out some of those. We'll give those a shot.
Okay. On the topic of custom amiibo, we're still adopting who we want to be as YouTube presence. I think we know who we are. Yeah. But as a YouTube presence, we want to do what you guys want to see us do. We are doing a speed painting this week.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what we're going to speed paint, but
that could be like one of that could like you guys could suggest that in the comments or hit us up on Instagram or Twitter, and you could tell us what you want us to speed paint.
Yeah.
And I would say that keep it to speed painting as opposed to sculpting anything, just because
it might just be a long video.
Yeah.
So help us come up with something really unique.
Yeah, really interesting.
And comment on Twitter and Instagram too. Those pages will be in the the description. So make sure to
check that out.
To check out our social media accounts. But tell us what you want to see, and we'll look at every single comment and take it into consideration. But we want to make something super interesting and unique for you guys. So also, what we want to do is take suggestions on what custom amiibo you want us to do, because I think it would be a lot of fun to come back every week and say, hey, I suggested that,
and
then they did it. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
I think that would be great. So
I bet people would be excited to see something that they suggested.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you can go crazy if
be as ridiculous and crazy and outside of the box as you can think. I mean, someone commissioned us to do, like I was talking about, the Shrek Warriors.
So
like,
how ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So
but
get crazy.
Those were a big hit.
Get crazy.
We want to hear from you guys. You have really excellent ideas. So
yeah.
And if it's an anime character, just helps out with that.
Yeah. Send us a link or something. I guess we can Google it.
Yeah. So,
but we're not super like in tune with the coolness that is anime. We don't really know a whole lot about it. So
don't hate us for it. It's just, we just grew up on superhero stuff, and we just kind of did
Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon.
That's
pretty much our extent. Although we watched a little bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh. Is that an anime?
Yes.
I don't know. So, anyways, hey, you just got some new paint.
Oh yeah, this is really interesting. I decided I wanted to change paint because for some reason it was starting to get more and more expensive, and I couldn't understand why. I've been using the same paint for like 15 years since I was a little kid, painting car models and doing airplanes, things like that. So I took some recommendations. I found this brand called Vallejo acrylic model color paint, and
what'd you use before?
Well, we kept this a pretty good secret, and honestly, not many of you knew this, but we used Model Masters acrylic paint. It's a Testors brand, and for some reason, it's like $1 more than it used to be.
That's ridiculous.
And it sounds like small, but
like you get these little tiny containers, and you can't get them in like.
And it's not just how small they are. Our prep for C2E2 just proved how it goes fast, but also
especially white.
The way
and black.
White and black, and the main colors that we use a lot.
And
but the biggest complaint I had was how much waste there is, because as careful as I am, the seal isn't perfect, so you end up just with dry paint at the bottom with almost every color. So it's just not helpful.
Yeah, so, and then
we're in talks to do some sort of sponsorship with them, which is madly exciting.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
they are so nice to us.
I've been working with Vallejo.
Maybe they will sponsor one of these videos, and we'll open it up with a plug for them, which we would love to do.
I wonder if they'd appreciate that. I'm sure they would. But anyway, so I've been using that. One of the biggest questions I had for myself was, can I match the same colors, and will it look the same as in terms of quality as we've always been? Because over anything, that's important. Probably the most important, because if what we're doing is garbage, then why would you guys listen to this or visit our pages or buy our figures? So I made a Danky King just before this video, and it looks excellent. It makes me really happy.
Did you do anything with the standard blue that you have, or did you mix it?
What's that? I did mix it. There's so many pigments of this. I chose colors that were close to the ones that I'm using for Model Master. And
yeah, there's like 200.
Yeah, there's 200 and I think 18 model color pigments. So I don't want to do that many. So I picked the ones that I know I'll use, and I picked a couple extra that will just be really great. So I'm really happy with this paint. If you get a chance, Google it. We can also put the link to their website. It's available on Amazon and kind of everywhere model paints are sold, but there's so many different options. There's also game options for people who do like Warhammer, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
just
Greg?
another our painter, he does a lot of our repaints.
What do you mean by our painter?
So we commissioned him to do repaints that overflow repaints that we can't find the time to do because I'm the only one that does sculpting. So anything that's got sculpting on it, I've done. So Greg does a lot of our repaints, which is excellent. So does Jessica, who
was just such a amazing help at C2E2, by the way.
yeah,
And her birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to her. She's so awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Greg Bell won a really prestigious award. We're so excited and proud of him. He's amazing.
Congratulations, Greg.
Yeah. So another custom amiibo tidbit is somebody that we just met, a really popular YouTuber on YouTube. He goes by Abdallah Smash 026. So I spoke with him on the phone today, just getting the download on some YouTube tips and just general experiences that he's had, and he just gave us some great advice. So I really appreciate him taking the time to do that. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sending him a good few customs, and he's going to send those off at his panel at PAX East this year. So if you're going to PAX East, look for our custom amiibo being, given away. It's really exciting. We're gonna do at least 3, maybe even 5. We'll see.
Maybe you guys could have a say in what those are.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
We do need to know soon because I need to make them right away. I've got.
You should make one of those Danky Kings.
Oh yeah, all right.
I took up one of the slots, guys.
Yeah, one down. Anyways, yeah, give us your thoughts because I gotta make them quick, and I also gotta keep up with all the orders that.
Yeah. And yeah, just a quick praise. We just want to thank you so much if you're watching this and have one of our orders. We've just been really fortunate that we've gotten in so many orders that we've found it necessary to hire other talented painters to our team to really just finish them out. And we just really appreciate all their help, and we really appreciate your support. So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and just for clarification, if you order one from us, just feel confident that you'll get one that is as good as if I did it, as if it was anything that we've ever done, because when we were hiring people, it was a very, very high requirement is that you knew what you were doing and that you could meet our quality standards.
Yeah.
Because what goes out and what, meets your doorstep has to be just wonderful. It's got to inspire a little awe. And it's got to look like a little love fun into it. Because that's important.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
What kind of videos are we thinking about doing, Al?
Alright, so definitely a speed painting.
Yeah.
We could do several of those because a lot of my free time is painting and it's not too difficult to do.
Can you go on our Instagram?
Yeah.
People were giving us lots of suggestions. I think we should definitely do some tutorials.
Okay. You guys want to know how we do things, and I'd be happy to share some.
Some
tips.
You mentioned you're the only one who sculpts. Maybe you can show some people. I know I'm gonna do a little bit of an introduction for how we do the Crystal Pikachu. I'm giving that to. Who am I giving that to? You didn't send some pictures.
Oh, to Amiibo News.
Oh, right. So stoked that they're gonna post that.
Some people asked for a Q&A.
Okay.
We could do like a live somehow.
We'll have to figure out how to do that. Is that like Twitch?
Maybe.
How do we do that on YouTube?
What's his name? Mason of Amiibo was doing that through Twitter. So anybody that asked a question on Twitter, we would answer it in the video.
Okay.
So
it wouldn't really be like live. It would be like.
I don't know. There's a way to do it live.
Okay.
I'm just not thinking clearly enough.
It's late.
It is. It's midnight right now. But so other suggestions people have made. How to make your own custom figure. Definitely.
So tutorial.
Maybe do Q&As or favorite memories.
Memories.
Yeah.
We could probably like throw those, shoehorn those into these videos probably.
Yeah, probably. Sped up versions, there's speed ping right there.
Right.
Reviews would be cool, so that's actually kind of fun.
Yeah. We really wanted to do some reviews on games and animated movies and that sort of thing, and we
may in the future.
Yeah, we may in the future. We may make another
second channel
for that because those are things we love. I had some ideas for like top 10 platformers or 2D platformers or side-scrolling platformers, and stuff like that because we just love video games. I personally collect them. I have. It's not a huge collection, but it's I'd say it's pretty modest. But I love video game history, and I have a lot of retro stuff, and I'd love to just talk about that. But I know that our main focus is the custom figures, so we're gonna kind of focus on that for a while, and then we may do that down the line. So if that's something you want to see, stay tuned, keep up with us, and you may get your wish on that down the line.
Yeah, down the line.
Once people care what we say.
Yeah.
But if they ever do. Because what? Because who are we?
Anyways, so Danky Kang is coming along. He's almost done.
So what are you doing with that razor blade, bro?
I am.
He's cutting Danky Kang's face.
We've done some cool stuff. One neat technique I've come up with is using an X-Acto knife to carve textures into the sculpting material. In this case, it's called epoxy. To make and replicate the fur that Donkey Kong already has. Sorry if it makes a lot of noise in this, but it's kind of fun painting and talking about you guys. Huh?
You should be sorry.
Don't judge me. Or tell me what to do. Tell me to be sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's fun. Something else somebody asked me on Twitter, do we use tape when we're doing one color, like one part of an amiibo versus another?
And the answer is no, we do not.
No, we do not.
We love the rush.
Yeah.
We have never done that ever.
Yep. We also, we should do, but we don't. We don't tape the bases either.
Oh, what were you talking about? Just like in general?
I was talking about like say
over his hands or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So say we didn't want to get stuff on Pikachu's tail while we're painting or spraying Pikachu's body.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We never tape anything off, and I actually learned that the first time I did a Kirby, because even the thinness of this paint, which it's incredibly thin, it's almost like water, there's still a depth between the tape and the paint, so you can see it.
Oh.
So
I thought we just liked to play it close to the edge, and we're like cool like that.
We're not cool like that.
And
structure.
When I do it, I like the challenge of it, and I like the rush.
The rush. Okay.
I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get any paint on this base.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna protect it either. So it's like walking a tightrope without a harness.
There you go.
That's what's up.
Are you cool, Tom?
I don't know. Sometimes I try to be. Sometimes I'm not. You decide.
Not at all.
I'm ridiculous.
Lost interest in everything you have to say, Tom.
Jerk.
Yeah.
All right. So
back on track.
What is our next segment? Events and charities, and we love the fact that our community has been really diving into doing charities. We saw Evilos just did one, our good buddy.
Yeah.
And it's so cool that people are like taking their their talent and their art and pouring it into a cause that we collectively believe in, and we really appreciate everyone who participated in our
Flint Blue Heart charity.
That's what's up.
We raised almost $1,000. Some of the items need to be reposted, unfortunately, due to the
people had to back out.
Yeah, some of them.
Which is sad.
Yeah, some of the items sold for a lot, and I guess just the buyers didn't have the money or something. It was not as clean as I was hoping. So as soon as those sell, we're gonna send the rest of the money. But we raised almost $1,000, which
Yeah,
is
that's
really
amazing.
great, and we're happy that some people will be in better sake for having it. So
I just saw a pretty grim picture on Facebook about someone who, the side effects of that.
of lead poisoning.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
dang, that's intense.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
super excited. But anyways, so what I wanted to say was we have an events section on our website, and we would love anytime that if you're a custom artist or if you're doing something that is for a charity, we would love to feature that event on that page, that events page under charities, and really highlight that in some way. So send those to us. We're gonna have our email address in the bio, and we would love to just talk to you about how we can kind of help spread the word of that. We do have some traffic to the website, and we hope that that might further your cause. And so we're really passionate about people's heart in um, in contributing to like different charities and that sort of thing. So thanks for doing that. Yeah, we'll have that information in the bio. Uh, as far as events that we're doing, we were looking at a county convention
mm-hmm.
coming up here
in DuPage.
in DuPage. Yeah.
In DuPage County, Illinois.
Is that the one that we did last year?
No, it's called County Con.
Okay.
Yeah. Which we'll probably do again, I guess.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it was
that
great.
was the first one we ever did, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how could we not go to Canada? That'd be great.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting.
Mr. Space Heater came and saw us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What a good guy.
Yeah. And he bought one of our figures.
He did the Mario Wario.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. What a good
So
dude.
we were thinking about going to Wizard World as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So we heard Gonda Chris will be there as well.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to finally meet her in person.
Mm-hmm.
She's really talented.
Yeah, she is.
All right. So let's talk about what we're playing. All right. So let's get it back up. So events. We were talking about events.
Yeah. We're looking at some of the bigger events because we kind of want to be where you guys are. We want to go to some of the bigger ones. We're confident that after going to C2E2 that we can really perform at these large events and actually...
Which we are just so thankful for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, C2E2 was so excellent.
So fun.
But yeah, so as long as we can at least make our money back, then we're really excited to go to these events.
It is kind of a gamble.
Yeah,
but,
so it's a little scary.
Yeah, but
you drop down a few grand and
hope that we get it back. But you guys have been so cool. If you came out to Chicago, so appreciate. Oops, I'm dropping stuff, making all kinds of noise on the mic. But yeah, just really appreciate all the people who came out and supported us in that way. Yeah. So, do we want to go on to our last sections?
Yeah.
And what are those called, Al?
What are we watching and what are we playing?
All right.
So let's start with what are we watching?
What did we watch?
We just watched Justice League versus Teen Titans.
We did.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. It was really interesting. If you watched the original Teen Titans show, there's kind of some great homage to that where it feels like they're just a few years older than they were in that show.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Except for Robin is not.
Yeah, except for Robin is not the Robin from Teen Titans, but there is a homage to that where Nightwing is talking to one of the characters who apparently there's some love interest there without major spoilers. And so that feels right.
Yeah, I think from watching that show,
it was great.
What's her face was really tall and really over sexualized.
That was off-putting.
Yeah, I think they've been making these a little bit more mature.
Yeah, they have the DC animated movies that are in the same somewhat timeline as Batman versus Robin. This one, the Justice League versus Teen Titans,
Yeah.
Justice League War. Some of these all have the same animation style.
Justice League War is literally fantastic.
It's so awesome.
And the title, like Justice League versus Teen Titans, we watched it and we were like, so they fought for like 5 minutes and then they fought like some enemies. So
they barely even fought though.
It was like a
subtle argument.
It was like a slight scuffle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've been possessed. Like without giving too much away, they're like, oh, I've been possessed, and then oh, we should fight now, and then oh, you beat the demon out of me. Oh,
right.
Wow, this was really compelling and a good reason to call it, to name it by that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ridiculous. But I think it was pretty good.
It was really good.
I don't think it was the best, but it was pretty good.
I liked it. I mean, there's not much I didn't like, other than it felt like false advertising.
Yeah.
But
we were expecting like Civil War type, like,
clashing,
serious
drama going on, like
something
first season of
good reason
Young Justice kind of thing. Like they're really mad that this is the day. If you guys
we're not
Young
sidekicks
Justice
anymore.
Yeah, we're joining the Justice League, and then they get into the very first room and it's like garbage.
Yeah.
And like, what the heck is this, guys?
Although Young Justice is pretty solid.
Yeah.
They like to cancel good TV shows over there, don't they?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So we watched that. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like what they're doing. Marvel, if you're listening, makes some good animated movies. We would watch them.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy them.
Yep. Gonna add them to our collection.
So maybe my favorite is, what are we playing?
What are we playing?
I'll tell you what I'm playing. Me first.
What are you playing, Tom?
I'm just kidding. So, well, obviously we bought Tekken.
Pokken.
So Pokken. What did I say? Tekken. Yeah. So obviously we bought Pokken, and we've been playing some of that. We are what I would like to say professional button mashers at this point.
Mm-hmm. We're not good at it.
Yeah. But it's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
And I was at GameStop the other day, and I got my hands on one of the controllers, which we did not pre-order, and I was super stoked.
Yeah.
If you got your hands on one of those controllers, it's really cool, interesting design, big fat top triggers, and then the second, right, left triggers are kind of next to the start button, which is weird. It kind of works for the game. The one thing, and I actually think Friday, Al, if you are down, one of my buddies wants to go play some Pokken.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but we got to bring our Wii U because, it's like 2004 and we have to bring our, Xbox to play some LAN parties.
Mm.
We, like, the people that, that designed this game.
Two-player game, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but someone has to use the gamepad, and if you want it to be two controllers, you literally have to connect a Wii U to another Wii U. So dumb.
Wow.
Hopefully they'll patch that. Like, I don't know if that's like a hard thing to do, which I assume it probably is, but like, I don't know if they were just like, hey, we have this, awesome gamepad thing that you should play with, and we're making you play with it, because like it's like the perfect like couch co-op like fighter, and then only one person can actually use this exclusive controller they made, or the Wii U Pro controllers, which are awesome.
Yeah.
End rant. Frustrated. But anyways, also getting back into Yoshi's Woolly World, and on our PS4 we've been playing Uncharted 2, the remastered version, which is fantastic. I'm a big fan of some of these story heavy games,
really
adventure games, and so those are fun.
Also, when I'm feeling stressed, I play Grand Theft Auto and do terrible things to terrible digital people.
Do you bring the ruckus?
I bring the ruckus. It's funny.
So, yeah,
Dear kids, don't do this in real life.
Don't try this at home, kids.
It's just a video game.
It's
Remember
just
that.
A video game.
Don't
drive.
Never forget that.
Always never forget that. Don't drive sporadically and drive into people and just go walk down the street and randomly punch people.
About stuff.
Yeah.
Be chill.
Don't not or don't do things that are against the law.
Yeah.
We do not advocate those things over here at the Game Changers.
Law. You think that was funny?
I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny.
Will I make you laugh?
Like a little bit. Like what? Like a freaking amuse you? Anyways, you're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. I like
Fight me. So yeah. So that's what we're playing right now. Tell us what you're playing. We love to hear. So tweet us. Tell us what you're watching. Tell us what you're playing. In the comments or on Instagram or Twitter.
But more importantly, tell us what you want to see for custom amiibo. We're all about it. We're always going to be doing custom figures for you guys. You'll never see a day where we say, hey, we're not doing this anymore, sorry. We're all about it. We love doing it. We love bringing you new content all the time. And
this was a hobby first, so you guys have, made this more than a hobby for us, and we just really appreciate you. And we appreciate you for watching this.
Yeah. And please like and hit the subscribe button. And do us a favor and visit yourgamechangers.com, where we have custom amiibo, Disney Infinity, pop figures, and all sorts of nerdy gifts. It's really great. We're also streaming all of our partners' Instagram accounts or social media, sometimes Twitter.
We call that the Insta feed.
The Insta feed. It's really great. So we have some of the most talented artists around the internet. Make sure to check it out. yourgamechangers.com. Check out our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All of those will be in the links in our description below. And comment, tell us what you think of this podcast, and we'll do it every week.
Yeah, and we will shape it to how you like it, because we're new to this. But anyways, so that'll do it. That's our show.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll continue to bring these to you.